Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another session of Dark Cloud 2 on the PlayStation 2. Or, you know, Dark Chronicle, as it was called in other places. So, yeah, last time we completed the second world and got started with the first stage. And now we're going to be continuing onward. I'm not too sure on how far I'm going to go, if I recall correctly, on the account that, truth be told, I've already played through this once. I actually just recently, a few days ago, I just attempted recording this, and I got about this far. And I want to get this far again probably and stop, because that's actually the halfway mark. But yeah, it's kind of weird, but I actually did attempt of recording this before, and now I am reattempting of recording because, to be honest, I wasn't super fond of my recording session. I thought it wasn't good enough, so I decided to do something a little bit better. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll see. I was super tired when I did it, and you know, it's pretty late as it is, but you know, shut up. And he's done talking. Good. Maybe? Oh, that's right, cutscene. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about the cutscene.
And so Tack the sea turtle made it back home safely. The end.
Stupid story.
Mother, what is the sea like?
Like water.
The sea?
It's very moist.
Well, it's so big that it goes on as far as you can see. And then the sky and sea meet and become one.
Oh shit, I think I
really get it.
shit, I skipped one of her dialogues. Sorry.
I want to see it myself. When you get a bit older, we'll go there together. Really? That's a promise, right? I'll see it for sure.
Happy face. It's actually kind of adorable. So, yeah. Get it off of the black screen, alright. So yeah, it's been a long time since I even put up any videos of this. It's actually been fairly recent for me to actually be playing this. And I can even somewhat say that I've known, or I know what's going to be happening. Let me just click my words and re-say that. I've played this long enough, or I'm replaying this part because I, you know, again was recording it and I thought, oh, the dialogue, or you know, me talking wasn't that great, so I decided, hey, what the hell, I'll just redo it. For some reason, well, I also point out that I know what's going to happen because, for example, like when I get all the Georama stones, or the Geo stones, it would want me to find Claire and Donnie to add into the city in the future. Which Donnie is going to suck because he would want all those, or he wants the indestructible coin and the bad luck coin, or the dark coin. I forgot what's it called. It's a black and red coin. It's bad luck, more or less, I think. So that's something I'm going to have to do on my own free time and just do over and over and over again until I get the coin. Because otherwise, I am not going to have that happen. Like, ever. And it really sucks. And with that being said, and you know, being honest with something like that, I should go ahead and be honest with a few other things that I have stated before in the past that I will state in this Let's Play now. Because in the last actually a couple of weeks now, I've actually had like a Fallout vibe going on with stuff on my channel where I just haven't been super active with my channel. I would post videos, you know, here and there, but sometimes I've had days where I've actually skipped uploading stuff just because, one, I really haven't been in the best mood to do stuff, and also, like, you know, with the effect of having to work, or, you know, work outside of this, and also, you know, taking classes, and a lot of stuff is just eating up a lot of time and a lot of motivation that I've gotten to a lot of days where it's just like, at the end of it all, I just want to fucking sleep. Because it's just like, it gets to the point where it's so goddamn exhausting, and like you know, sometimes at school or work you come across, you know, the shitty characters in life, and it's just like, it really just gets your motivation completely rock bottom, and it sucks. It really does, because it's just like, you want to do something, or you want to keep doing something on your channel, and then it's just like, I don't know if I can do this, you know? And truth be told, I still have those questions to this day. And I'm pretty sure, you know, those questions will never, you know, go away either in the future, but, you know, I still do my best to just ignore it and say, fuck it, and just keep doing it. I mean, you know, there are times when, you know, you do lose some motivation to do it, but, you know, you still want to do it in the long run. You know, it's, I mean, in a sense, it's like if you were playing video games. If you were playing one game all the time, eventually you will have a fallout mood for it, and I don't have soap. Fuck. Does it go away after a while? I don't think it does. Oh, time to switch to Monica. But yeah, I've had a lot of days now where I've just had a fallout mood, and it was only recently I've actually gotten heavily in the mood to do it again, because it was just like, I don't know, I kind of got that weird mindset that I almost feel that was kind of poisonous to listen to too much of. And that was basically my broadcasting classes. Like, the mentality that they have in mind for what, you know, I want to do is not the mentality of what they think they want me to, or, you know, they think I want to do. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really weird because, you know, there are some broadcasting students out there, and I'm not gonna say who, but there are some students out there that are a little, I don't know how to properly describe it, but they're just, well, they're like the broadcasting talent. Like, they're almost too good. Like, newscasting quality good, or sometimes they're like too perfect to the point, or too corrective to the point where it's just like they're always pointing out, you know, things that you're not doing and what you are doing right and what you're doing wrong. You should improve on this, and it's just like, when it gets to something like that, it really just demotivates me to do anything, because it's just like, you know, if you take away, you know, what I should do, it's not me anymore. And I got to a point where it's like, you know, if I had this stupid mentality of like having that shit like relate to my channel, and the truth is, it doesn't relate to my channel at all. I mean, some of it does, but a good amount of it doesn't either. Because a lot of the principles and rules of what they follow don't follow or go under, you know, my jurisdiction. Even though there are, you know, again, there is a lot of stuff that does, but a lot of it doesn't either. God damn it. I need some bread. I keep using so much bread. And it's because of these fucking bats. They're... Come down here, bastard. Get on my level. Or just stay up in the air. Alright, fine. Ugh, fuck it. Alright, great. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Fuck it. Do this instead. Can I dive for it? Nope. Oh, I can. Oh my god, just die already. But yeah, I pretty much just had this moment for a good while where I was just at a mental stasis and I just could not do anything. Because of the both reasons, because of work and because of school, and it was just like, just having this hammered, you know, hammered theories and ideas and opinions that really shouldn't matter. Because I like doing this sort of stuff. I like, you know, editing videos and, you know, making improvements and making changes, but you know, sometimes it just needs to go at a certain way. Because if you try and force feed it, or, you know, force it, it just doesn't work. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just... I'm probably not even making sense right now, but who knows. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you can't really listen to it, or, you know, believe in everything is told to you. You just take what you can out of it and, you know, just take the information you want and, you know, leave the rest. It's that type of thing, for the most part. Because it was just like, when I came across some of those corrective people and like saying that, you know, this is wrong and, you know, what... Because I know that there are some of those people in my classes that just look at me and like, what the hell is this person doing in this, you know, sort of thing, because it's like so weird. And in truth, it is. It really is. There's no going around it. It's really weird for someone like me to be in it. Let me go ahead and grab that and go ahead and go with Maximilian once again. Come on! God damn it. Wow. Okay, somehow he did not hit me in that process. But yeah, like I said, it just came to a point where there was so much demotivation in me from this shit that once I encountered these assholes and was just like, no, you know, eventually it just got to a point where it's like, fuck it, I don't care.
Looks like we got 'em all.
I don't know, sometimes after a while it's just like you can't take it anymore and it's just like, fuck you. And truth be told, now that I think about it that way, I actually feel so much better. Like, I actually have more of a fire to lit up than ever before to do this stuff, because it's like, once I realized that it's just, you know, take what you can and not really, you know, overthink it, then it was like really, really awesome. Because it's, you know, essentially it's this type of thing where it's, I don't know how to describe it, but basically it's, man, I really have no words to think about or to describe it. Like none. I need to go to the shops. Let's go ahead and leave real quick. Go back to Venecio Bay, or yeah, sure. But, you know, it's one of those things where if you have a motivation to do something, you really should not let anything else stop you from going after it. Even though that's obviously easier said than done. Trust me, I know. I know. Yeah, sometimes, you know, things do get in the way, but you know, you should be able, or should try to at least go after the things that you want to do, you know, or want to make out of your life, I guess. Now I'm getting all preachy, but not really preachy, it's just my opinion on things. Where the hell do I get soap? I just realized that, like, that was where I was wanting to look for it and it's not there. Who would sell soap in this place? Or in anywhere? I'll just buy all the bread I can get. Cause I got a feeling we're gonna be using up a lot of bread. A lot. I don't think Donnie sells anything. And I don't think she's... well, I don't think she's even here, is she? Nah, it's someone else. But... do you sell... no, alright, great. Who the hell sells fucking bars of soap? I need a soap. Is that too much to ask for? What the fuck? Maybe there's some at the tailor shop. In this area. I don't know. I just want to buy some just in case. If I ever get gooed. Alright, so the tailor shop, and I'm sure that's the food. I'll check all three. Fuck it. See if any of them have anything. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're both here. Okay. I thought it was just one of the coins, but they're both there. Alright, cool. That's good to know. Wait, I got distracted by what I was looking at. I got distracted, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Just go ahead and move on. So yeah. Anyways, going back to what I was saying earlier. What was I saying earlier? You know, I really should not. God damn it. Fuck. Get up there, get back up, and talk to that person. Okay, so I can buy chestnuts here. Bananas, nope. Nope, not what I wanted. But basically, you know, there are things that I want to do that I truthfully cannot do at this point in my life, because it's just like there's too much stuff that I'm wanting to do, and on top of that, I don't have that much time to do other things. Even though I want to do other things, I can't. It's just simply put, I can't. It really sucks. Because, for example, and, you know, I always refer to this, and I apologize, and I will always apologize about this, because it's something that I promised. Well, not necessarily promised, but in a lot of terms, it's a promise that I never kept. And that was making a machinima video. Which, truth be told, I haven't started on, because every time it's like I'm about to get started, you know, or at least try to do something, I, you know, never get any time to do it. There's always a distraction, and when I say distraction, I mean involuntarily distracted, like forced, more like, to go off course every time, every single time. I didn't see any of the soap, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on back into the cave. But yeah. Okay, this is only for me with... okay, Tank and Boss. Yeah, I could do this. But yeah, it sucks because, you know, I've wanted to do a machinima video for the longest time, and I know I could do it. But when you want to make YouTube videos and you want to like edit them well and also like add stuff into it along the way for like these Let's Play videos, which I'll get into later, you know, you tend to run out of time, and especially with having other things that you're doing outside of it all, you really don't get that much time to do any of it. Most of my time is like always eaten up, and I just got a bandit coin, nice. Like, yeah, like I said, my time is always eaten up. Like, I rarely ever have time to do anything else. In truth, I totally forgot about this. I can level up my wrench, so I'll do that right now. And I'm pretty sure it was 2 of these, so we'll put 2 of them in. And this should level up to the poison wrench, if I recall. Yep. The poison wrench. Poison wrench. So now it's got poison, steel, and something else I forgot. I am so good at memory. And speaking of memory, what was I talking about? God damn it. Yeah, the machinima thing, that's something that I've wanted to do for quite some time. I don't have any of this stuff written down. I'm just going off of pure memory, so. But yeah, a machinima thing is really what I want to do someday down the road, but to be honest, I don't have any time to do it. As much as I really want to, I just don't have time. Rarely do I have time to do anything anymore. Because that's also one thing, is that I haven't had a relationship during my whole entire time either. Mainly because I have this stupid mentality in my head that I don't have a key to this. Because, you know, truth be told, I don't have that much time, and if someone were to ask me, you know, if I would recommend them going through the stuff that I'm going through, hell no. I am going through the deepest, darkest cave you can ever imagine, and there's no promise if there's even anything good at the end of it. But it's the one thing I want to go after. There's nothing, like seriously, there is absolutely nothing else that I want to go after is this. Absolutely nothing else. I had initial ideas of wanting to make video games, but that really went out the window fast. Really fast. The only thing that I've been able to do occasionally, like if I had small time gaps in between things, is basically write ideas down. And pretty much I just got like a journal full of ideas that I may someday get around to doing in the future, which, truth be told, that's the best I can do right now, is just write down ideas, because I don't have time to make them happen. I can conjure them up, but I can't make them a reality yet. So for now, I basically almost always have my journal or a audio recorder by my side whenever it's needed, and I write it down. And pretty much that's all I've done so far. And I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of cool ideas. Just got like my own personal playbook of ideas, of creative stuff. Interesting things that I picked up and, you know, have been inspired by a lot of games and movies and shows and other machinima makers. It's amazing. But, you know, again, pretty much to summarize, no, I'm not making a machinima anytime soon, unfortunately. But with that being said, that doesn't mean I'm not giving up on making a machinima video or a machinima concept type of thing. I will make an animation of some sort in the future someday. I don't know if it'll be a specific game, but I will consider looking into CGI animation and stuff like that in the future, if I can find the time for it, if I can find the support for it. If I can, you know, have people who know some of that stuff and help me with it too, maybe that may drive me to do it even more. I don't know. I really don't know. But I hope someday I'll, you know, find the time to actually make it happen. Or, you know, get the time to make it happen. Yeah, those cannonball balls, I'm pretty sure explode, so I'm trying to be careful. But yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, there's been so much shit that's been going on in my life so far that I don't necessarily want to get into, but I'll delve into some of it. Just because, you know, I've really been keeping quiet for a while, so. You know, I just saying, like, it's somewhat fair to at least, you know, explain some of the reasons why, you know, this or that. So that way some of the gaps are filled in. At least. Because, you know, a lot of these games that I've recorded or started recording, I want to have some sort of definite ending to them in some way, shape, or form. Even with the Final Fantasy stuff, I would like to have some sort of ending to that. Like, you know, just finish the main story of it at least, and then say that's the conclusion of Final Fantasy 11. But, you know, that game could go on forever too. And even then, I haven't played that game in such a long time. Someday I'll go back to it, but right now there's, you know, other things that I want to do or want to play that I've chosen to do instead. I'm trying to think of what else I was wanting to talk about, but I can't quite remember. See, this is all the more reason why to write this stuff down. But at the same time, I always somehow remember. Finish without healing, nice. I'll go ahead and save real quick too. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but, you know, even then it's like, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say earlier. And hopefully this will remind me to lead into the next thing. I have actually recently had the strange series of events happen where I am now somehow no longer affiliated with the Machinima network. And yeah, I just said that. I just said that, and it sounds really weird because it sounds like I was fired, but it was just a release, and it was some miscommunication, and they said that it's no big deal, you can, you know, reapply whenever you want. There's, you know, no, so basically there's no strike against me for it, so, you know, it seems like it was all okay and good in arms, or, you know, that they would welcome me with open arms. But when I was told that, I saw this as a different opportunity to change things up a little bit. And I chose to go with a different network. Because I don't know if this will help, but at least I will feel like I'm in the same ballpark as some of the people that I like, you know, to be with someday. And basically I signed up and I have actually been accepted to join Polaris. And it's actually pretty freaking cool that I am now a part of that. Like, I am so unbelievably proud and much happier that I am actually associated with the network where all these people I know and love and hope they someday meet are all in the same network as I am now. But, you know, when that happens, or, you know, since that has happened, I'm pretty sure my luck would be that everyone else is going to move to a different network yet again, and it's going to piss me off. Because that's how it works. Because, you know, the creatures were all initially part of the Machinima network, then they all completely moved over to Polaris, and I was like, God damn it, you dicks. I was like, I was wanting to be, you know, in that network with them and, you know, be so cool, and, you know, and maybe someday come together and meet them someday, and then it's like, nope, separated once again. Even though in truth it's the network thing is not that big of a deal of a difference. But it's good to be in that ballpark and familiarity of that some sort. And yes, I know PewDiePie is affiliate or associated with Polaris too, but I don't care about fucking him. I really don't. I don't care about PewDiePie at all. He's an okay guy, don't get me wrong, and you know, in truth I've never met the person, so I would not know. But I just don't care for him. You know, truth be told, it actually makes me sound like a complete asshole, but I mean, he could be a totally legit, you know, cool dude, but you know, I don't know. He may be alright. If I personally met him, I would probably think, oh, he's okay. Maybe. But you know, whatever. But yeah, it's cool that I'm, you know, associated with Polaris, and you know how some of the people out there, like even Seamus, SSOHPKC, which I'll go ahead and post a picture of what he looks like, if I remember. I am going to edit this very well, hopefully, or it'll be very bad. That I'm going to just have it so it's like, oh, here's a picture of Seamus, SSOHPKC. Cool YouTuber. Unfortunately, hasn't been putting up stuff a lot as of late, which kinda sucks, because he was one of my favorite YouTubers out there. Just because he was just so laid back, and it was just like, whatever. But it really makes me feel sad when a YouTuber, especially someone like him, makes the decision to basically disable comments on their videos and just, you know, shuts out everything around them, because pretty much he's, at least as of March 5th, he hasn't like done a whole lot of stuff at all. He hasn't been on like his Twitter or let alone his channel. He hasn't uploaded stuff in weeks. And it sucks because, you know, sometimes it's that feeling or that possibility that, you know, they may never come back, or, you know, the truth be told, that is what it feels like, where, you know, someone who actively posts videos up almost daily, if not daily, they do it every other day. It really gives you a concerning feeling that, like, they may not be coming back. Even, especially if there's like no notification, which, you know, at the same time, it's like, you know, especially with Seamus, he really wants, or, you know, wants people to respect his privacy, and I completely understand that. And, you know, I won't necessarily ask him, you know, like, what the hell is he doing with his life? You know, is he doing something? Is like, did something happen to him? I'm like, you know, truth be told, I don't know. I don't know. I could guess, but I don't really want to guess because I have no clue. But, you know, it still sucks when, you know, because I could assume that he's just having a demotivated moment similar to what I have, only mine was nowhere near as apparently catastrophic as his, but who knows? I'm sure he has his reasons. I just hope someday he'll come back and make more videos, because he's a really cool guy. And someday I would, you know, I've always said before, but I've always wanted to, you know, play some games with him someday. Whether it be Mario Kart or even compete against fighting him in Dark Souls or something like that. Any sort of game. As long as we're just messing around and having fun, I don't care. I wouldn't even care if we weren't, you know, recording for it. Where am I going? I like got too like into that conversation to the point where it's like I just pretty much blacked out and was just talking. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying, you know, these more, I don't know, serious, or I'm not going to do this often, but you know, it's something just to point out or just address, because it's stuff that's kind of been getting at me for a little while, and it makes me feel a little bit better talking about it. I do have the thing, right? I think I did. I think I did get it. I think I did. Where is it? Why did the music stop? It just like got serious. There it goes. I guess it was switching to battle music. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people would also ask, you know, what, you know, do I want to do with my life? And I will answer that in a second.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
I've been talking so much that I actually had to get a sip of my soda. I don't drink. Like, when I say drink, I don't drink alcohol. I just don't care for it. See, like I said, I'm one of those people who never drank, never really went to parties, never really, you know, hung out often. But, you know, when I hung out with my friends, they were, you know, it was fun. It was always a great time, and, you know, truth be told, when I'm around people and, you know, have that right chemistry, I'm fucking awesome. I'm hilarious sometimes with some of that stuff, but with random shenanigans, but you know, when you're just by yourself talking to a fucking microphone and sometimes to a camera, it's really weird. For the most part. It's like being handicapped. It's like you're trying to do the best you can, but you know, a lot of people these days play with companions, and I unfortunately don't. Because I, in truth, suck. Like, it's just the best way to describe it is just I suck. And I'm not really in a good position to, like, be active with people online because my internet is so shit. Because right now, I'm actually uploading a video that would take, it's only a 20-minute long video. It's going to take about over 444 minutes to upload, and I'm trying to upload it, or attempt of uploading, which could take me around till noon, or even later, for it to finally upload. And this is what I do every day. Sometimes, you know, I get lucky and the internet is much faster, but you know, it's heavy limitations. While at the same time trying to aggressively expand, you know, variety on my channel and such. Heavy limitations. They really suck. Especially since, you know, a lot of people out there have already some of those privileges, and in truth, it's really jealousy. I really do have a lot of oh shit. I think I gotta be careful with these things. And especially these Medusas. I'm going to just shoot them instead. But yeah, I mean, I'm really jealous of some YouTubers out there because, and not necessarily because of popularity, but it's the people that they're with, because it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. Say the creatures, for example. I got nothing out of the chest. That's a representation of me. Anyways, the creatures. They're a pretty good sized group, and I'll put a picture somewhere of them all together, or most of them together. They're a bunch of cool guys. I mentioned before that someday I would like to actually work for them. there are actually multiple people I would like to work for someday. If I ever get the opportunity, or, you know, ever get hired for the opportunity. I don't know how to describe it either. I'm just a person who cannot describe much of anything. Other than I'm trying to kill this damn thing. Come on. There we go. But yeah, you know, someday down the road I would like to work for the creatures, just because you know, I see that chemistry of, like, if I were to be with these guys, I would be able to, like, help them out, or, you know, if not necessarily help them out in a constructive way, or maybe in a constructive way, who knows? Creatively, maybe. Even maybe morally. Even morally, you know, help them out. Maybe even if I had, you know, a talk with Seamus. I don't know if I would be able to help him turn things around, but who knows, maybe I could. Because I know, I'm sure comments do bug him, and that's the reason why he disabled comments on his own channel, because he just got sick of it, probably. But who knows? Who really knows for sure? But it's that, you know, type of chemistry where it's like I've seen where they've come from multiple times, and I completely understand where they're coming from. And it's like I wouldn't even care necessarily even if I got minimum payment from working with them. It would actually be a job that I, you know, for once would enjoy. And I would not care. I would not care if I got paid less than the job that I have now. I would know that I would be having fun, at least, doing it every day. But, you know, it's kind of a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream for me, I should say. But even then, it's like, you know, when you look at the creatures and what they do, and, you know, when they do live streams, or they do, like, a skit, a random improv skit, sometimes they could just think of the funniest stuff sometimes, and, like, if I was with them, I'm sure I could think of some funny stuff for them too, and or just hang out with them and, like, know right off the bat, like, what they're doing or what they're thinking, that sort of thing. And like I said, it's not really about, it's never about their popularity or, you know, how much money they make. It's knowing that I can have a secure job with them and at the same time be good friends with them. Because in truth, the friends, I don't know if I really should be talking about this, but I've actually had friends who, you know, have gone their separate ways. To summarize, they've gone their own separate ways with things, and, you know, that's because they have intentions of other goals in mind that they want to do in their life. And that, you know, you have to respect, because, you know, you can't force someone to do something that they don't really want to do, you know? Because I'll even, yeah, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and mention about it. Because a friend of mine, who you've seen on my channel before, Marcus, has, you know, gone in that separate direction from what I'm doing. And, you know, he's, you know, things are going good for him. He's actually he's been engaged for a while, so, you know, he's going to a course that's, you know, something that I won't be able to keep up with or even come close to like replicating, because it's just right now in my life I can't even think of having a relationship, let alone an engagement. But at the same time, you know, his goals that he wants to do are far different from my own, and you know, I haven't talked to him in such a long time that it sucks. And in truth, I really don't have that many people, or any people, I talk to now. And I know, you're probably thinking, oh, you poor bastard, and, you know, just, or, you know, I'm making things feel worse, and, I've gotten to a point where I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just, you know, basically saying the truth. I hit my hand on the table. See, that's the truth. Like I said, I really shouldn't be talking about this stuff, but I don't know, sometimes you just gotta say the truth in order for people to understand a little bit better. I don't even know, should I put this whole entire thing as an entire video? I think I might. I think I'll probably end up doing that. Just putting it up as one entire video. But yeah, because, yeah, basically, I don't have that many or any people I talk to now. That's what I was pretty much trying to summarize, that I just don't talk to anyone now. I don't have really people at work that I talk to actively anymore, mainly because they either have gotten promotions or they've went to different jobs and they pretty much have disconnected from me before. And, you know, same with the local friends, I don't play with them anymore. They all went in their separate directions with their lives. And all you can do is just respect it and just let them go in their directions. And we got a sand molar with their fucking silly ass snorkel glasses. Snorkel goggles, not glasses, that's stupid. Do I have a key to open this? I do. Indeed I do. That was so fucking worth it. God damn it. That was a complete bust. I don't know why they do that. Other than just a giant fuck you. So yeah. Anyways, going back to some of my intents and goals. Because in truth, I do like supporting also Feiju, you know, Gaz and Hal with their game, because it is really unique. It's a cool concept, and I hope to God that they finish the game to the end, or at least get to the end of an official release for it, because it's still an alpha for at least a PC port of Amazing Frog. And they are keeping up with it. For just 2 people, it's amazing that they're still keeping at it with the updates. They get updates like they update their game about every 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. And that's, like I said, that's pretty damn good for a group of 2. And unfortunately, I really can't help them that much other than just advertise their game the best I can. And you know, every time they do it, oh fuck. Well. Shit. Back to Max. So anyways, yeah, I mean, I do enjoy their game, and I have fun every time they do new updates, and it's always cool because it always it always has that feel of like when the game first came out, with all its random shenanigans and obscurity to it. It's just so much fun when they add new stuff and it's just like, oh, can I break the game this way? Or, you know, oh, this is pretty funny. Like, you know, oh, they put an inside joke, they actually made a reference to me, you know, stuff like that. So, in that form of appreciation and respect, since they do put my name in the game multiple times and do a lot of references to me, almost to the point where it's like I'm actually infused into their world, the least I could do is at least play their game and enjoy it. And I do. It's one of the few games that I actually do enjoy playing when they come out with updates. Because after a while, it's one of those games that gets kind of dull after a while. So having those updates added every time, you know, keeps me wanting to play it more every time. But pretty much I've wanted to basically go into the goal mind of like hoping to find, what, am I cursed? Because in truth, that's all I want out of my life, is to just have a job that I can enjoy. And I don't necessarily care about the payment or, you know, how much I get paid for it. I just want something that I know I can enjoy every day of my life and not think, you know, another fucking day. Another lousy day, because I've seen too many of those and I've had a lot of them where I just can't stand it anymore. And in truth, I don't know, like, if I ever would get that opportunity to, you know, get hired, say, for the creatures, or even, like, I wouldn't even mind if it's other people, cause, like, for example, shortest wipeout time. Wow, I got wipeout time even just talking in the freaking game. But anyways, yeah, I mean, there's other people I would like to actually encounter and talk to, and maybe, you know, again, have that possibility of working with them someday, or working for them someday. And, you know, I've already established the creatures, but also, hang on, I'm trying to find this crystal. But even, like Rooster Teeth, I would love to work for Rooster Teeth if I could, because even though there are some sketchy things with some of the people there, and I'm saying that because of Jeff, in general though, a lot of the people are cool and open, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but I really need to stop saying that fucking sentence. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically saying, well, pretty much what I say. I don't think I need to say it, but it's just, I don't know. Because, you know, someday it would be cool to actually work for the people who actually created the amazing Red vs. Blue show, and maybe even learn how they did some of that stuff, and maybe work with them to do some of that stuff. Or even if it's just like with skits, or even making or setting up studio equipment, something. And not to mention, like, even the Game Grumps, I would love, and I'll put a picture of them too, just like Rooster Teeth. You know, the Game Grumps, I've actually watched them since the beginning of when they started their goofy ass channel. And when I saw their name, it was just like the silliest thing ever, but it worked because it was just so catchy. The Game Grumps. It's a it's like I said, it's a silly name, but it's so original. And so catchy that it's like, oh, the Game Grumps, you know exactly who they are. God damn it, fucking bat. Alright, cool. The bullets are just gonna be flying around forever. No, it's cool, it's fine. Use the second one. Holy crap. That was bad. But yeah, I mean, the Game Grumps, I would, oh my god, dude, if I were ever offered a job or any sort of form of working with them, I would go apeshit because I would seriously hope that they are about as funny as they are on camera as they are off camera. I don't know. Is that the right way of saying that? Probably not, but basically, I think it would be a lot of fun just being around those guys all the time. Guys and gals, because there are some ladies in there. But it would be, you know, cool to actually hang out with all of them and talk to them, because it's just like, there's just so much in relation to what they talk about too. Just like the creatures, it's like, you know, some of the stuff that they talk about may not be the same as them, but there's stuff that they talk about that I would like totally be like, yeah, I agree, or just be like, you know, that's actually pretty funny, or, you know, to point something out, because, you know, there is stuff out there where, you know, I never did declare or point something out, but I was talking about the no friends thing, but I mean, once in a great while, I end up talking to some of my friends, some of the old local friends, like, but usually I don't talk to them often. Like, it's not daily or weekly, it's not even sometimes monthly. But I do talk to them once in a great while. So, anyways, I was just saying with, like, the Game Grumps, they're really cool because they're all great friends together. And I think it would be really an honor and awesome to actually meet Barry Kramer, especially because, and that's really weird because people would think that out of the Game Grumps, like, really you would be more of a fan of the editor, not the actual actors, not the actual, you know, actual Grumps themselves, but the editor. And yeah, I would actually be more of a fan of the editor because Barry actually makes stuff, he adds more funny or more of the humor into the show than just, you know, Aaron and Dan being there. And when Aaron and Dan, like, make them do something, like, you know, have them put up a picture of something and, you know, do a drawing or something, it's just like, it's really funny when they add that. Or when he just subtly adds something into the video that the others did not think of. It's funny, and, you know, he's got a lot of humor in his editing and doing things behind the scenes. And yes, if I were to get offered a job, I would sit there by his fucking side and, like, learn everything from him. Because he's so creatively funny with a lot of that stuff of just being behind the scenes. Don't get me wrong, it would be fun as hell just learning stuff from, oh shit. It'll be funny as hell learning stuff or talking to the Grumps themselves, but I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's, to summarize, again, I just want to work with people that I know or somewhat know, and that I can, you know, enjoy being around. That's pretty much the summarization of that whole statement, or the whole subject, I guess. And like I said, I just have that mentality now where I really don't have anything else that I want to go after. In fact, there isn't much of else that I want to go after. I just don't have the urge for anything else. Like, I don't want to be a AAA video game designer, or I don't want to be a rock star or a movie star or any of that sort of thing. I just want to work with people that I can have fun with and enjoy being with every single day of the rest of my life. And actually be in an environment that basically I feel comfortable with. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Because, truth be told, I am funny around other people. It's just, you guys don't really see it because on the account that... When did I get that soap? But you guys don't see the funny as much because I'm always doing this stuff by myself. But I don't actually ever get the proper opportunity to properly show the funny when I'm with other people that I feel I have a good chemistry with, you know what I'm saying? Like, when there's that compatibility of like, oh, he or she says something funny, I could say something funny as well, or bounce off of that, bounce off of the jokes back and forth, sort of thing. Just like, Game Grumps with Aaron and Dan. They do stuff and say stuff back and forth, and it's like when they do stuff together, they're funny as hell. If they were divided up and they did their own Let's Plays, they probably wouldn't be nearly as funny. I could assume that is the reason why they do these Let's Plays together in the first place, is because it's a lot more fun together. Having people with you, next to your side, doing it with you, instead of just sitting there, by yourself and, just being like, what the hell am I doing? Just like right now. A perfect example of this video is ironically, it's like an inception. It's just like a video within a video, making fun of videos and all that sort of thing. I mean, that's the whole summarization of my thoughts and opinions on things, and like I said before, I am jealous of those people who, not really... I'm trying to be careful of what my words or what I'm saying, because, like I said, I don't give a damn about, like, even though I got almost 600 subscribers, subscribers are nice, and the views are nice, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, sometimes you wish you had people that you knew be with you to actually, do some of this stuff along the way. And again, for the 100th time, I don't know how to describe it. That's pretty much my tagline for this whole entire video. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. That's all there is to say. And it's like, even then, like, if I ever get around to, or ever do happen magically to get hired for something like that, to work for someone like, the Game Grumps or Creatures or Rooster Teeth, whatever. If it's a job that I actually enjoy, I would take it. I would take that job in a heartbeat. But at the same time, I would at least say this. just to make you guys feel be rest assured, I won't give up my channel. I will never give it up. I wouldn't even care if I got a job now and knew that I had a secured method of being paid and actually enjoy doing it. I would still do this every day, and I would actually be like talking. I'd probably like almost be talking about the stuff that I did at work almost every day of my life from that point on, and just be so excited or be having fun or just be like, hey, you know, we just did this funny thing, or we got something going, we got some new ideas being passed around, we got, you know, I just edited a video and realized something, you know, weird, or we created something, and just be talking about it over and over again. But, you know, that's the thing, I will not give up my channel. Like, I would still do this no matter what. Even if it's just me sitting here with a camera, just looking at the screen blankly, I would still do it. I would still just say here, you know, it's something to have fun with. Because that's all this channel is too, at the same time, is having fun. And, you know, for you guys to enjoy too. That's a clown. I saw the frame skip. You could tell. Red box. Alright, cool. Yeah, smash wrench. Yay. Well, I pretty much have spilled everything I've pretty much kept secret for a while now, so yeah. Would you guys like my social security number too? My phone number, all my passwords and secret codes and personal email addresses? Yeah, that was some. Oh fuck! I was gonna say yeah, that was some skills, but nope. I done fucked that up. Let's just go the easy way out. Like I said, saying all that stuff, it makes me feel a little bit better, and it hopefully clarified and verified on some stuff that may be considering of, you know, what am I doing or whatever. Because, you know, in truth, I occasionally post stuff on Twitter. I barely use my Facebook page, even though I should, but I don't. I don't know, someday I'll get back to that stuff. Just like the machinima thing. Someday I'll get around to that, but you know, the best way to describe that so far is I will never say, from this point on, I will never say a release date of when, or, you know, say that I'm working on this. You know, I'm working on a machinima right now. I will never say that again. If it ever happens and I just make the video, I would just post it there. I would just post it on that day, and it would just be a surprise. That's all I can say. That way, you know, there's no expectations, there's no deadline for it. It would just show up all of a sudden. Unless if it was like really good and it was like definitely done beforehand, then I'll just hype it up or something. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy my over an hour's worth of spilling my guts, and really in truth, it feels awkward, but at the same time, I actually feel a little bit better. Because like I said, there's just been so much shit going on as of late, for me at least, that some decisions that I've had in mind before have pretty much disappeared. And honest to God, I hope I don't lose any more. I don't know how to describe it. God damn it, I really need to fucking stop saying that. But basically, I'm hoping that I don't end up losing any other chances, I guess you could say. I don't know. But anyways, I want to refuel. Cause yeah, like I said, I don't want to give up my channel, even if I had, you know, all that stuff, you know, if after I said all that before, I, you know, hope that, you know, I really do hope someday that that magical day will happen where I get hired by, or get offered the opportunity to work with some of those people out there that I know and love, even though they don't know me. But, you know, I sure as hell know them. And someday, you know, I hope those goals, you know, come true. And, you know, selfishly talking about myself, I also got you guys, because, you know, all of you who've been watching my stuff have been supporting me every step of the way. Some of you have recently joined my channel. And like I said, it's pretty weird and semi-contradicting when I'm saying this stuff now, but you know, I really do appreciate I'm getting choked up all of a sudden. I've been talking for a lot. Because I even recorded other stuff prior to this. But I do, you know, I really do appreciate all of you guys' support for stuff on my channel, and when you say positive feedback or like my videos. Alright, shut up now.
It's one of those murals called Moon of Destruction. They discovered a whole bunch of them in my era too.
Moon of Destruction.
They show an imaginary world where the moon comes crashing down, destroying mankind. Nobody's been able to figure out why there are so many of these things, or what purpose they served.
Wow. What's the point of so many murals, all exactly the same?
Maybe the ancient people were trying to tell us something with these murals.
Tell us something?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a hunch. Something about them makes me think so, I guess.
Well, at least that cool music is back on again. It is pretty cool music, I like it. Shingala. Being manipulated.
Look, there's something on his head.
What is it?
I think I know what
It's a brain control device.
How? Shingala, what's going on? Shingala, stop it!
He never opened his mouth when he was talking.
No use. Look at Shingala's head. There's some kind of device there. I think he's being controlled by it.
Huh? Look out!
He's not gonna listen to us.
So we retreat and leave him be for now.
Shingala!
But obviously it's supposed to be a mini boss in the future.
What's happened to Shingala? He doesn't recognize me.
It's not that. You saw the strange device on his head? I'm sure that it's controlling him.
We've gotta think of some way to get it off of him.
Maybe the people at Luna Lab will know a way.
Yes, exactly. They might be able to help us. Let's go.
Could you ask that Luna Lab person about the device? Yeah, someday I will. Man, I really went blank there for a second. I was just like, oh, that's right, game. That's right. I don't know. I pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. Just because, you know, I've wanted to address some of that stuff that has been racing around my head. And just needed to be said, I guess. So now we can make an iron house, iron stand, shed, stairs, bridge block, block 3, pier, shop boat, and Luna Lab foundation restored, 8 blocks of pier parts placed, some resides in Venetia, Lab 1 restored, Luna Lab foundation restored, red iron house replaced, Claire lives in red iron house, boat near red iron house, Lab 2 restored, blue iron house placed, Donnie lives in blue iron house, a boat near blue iron house, Lab 3 restored, Lab 4 restored, Luna Lab restored, all 4 labs restored, searchlights restored, and that's it. So we got a lot of stuff that we can build off of for next time, unfortunately. Like I said, this is a good long segment, and I wanted to point out all the things that I've just said, and we pretty much hit them all. I don't think I've forgotten anything, surprisingly. I don't know, maybe someday down the road there probably might be some recordings of me and my brother playing stuff randomly too. Though that stuff probably be skipping around a bit, but you know, it'll be something for different types of Let's Plays. We usually play different types of games together, so who knows. Either way, you know, I told you all my goals, intents, spill my guts, so my guts are pretty much all over the place. And there's no shame in saying any of it. And no regrets. None. There might be someone who will unsub, someone who might sub, someone who will leave supportive feedback, someone who will like it, dislike it maybe. I don't know. But everything I've said so far is the truth. But anyways, I'm stopping here for now, so feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you wish. Any supportive feedback would be nice. And I'll be seeing you all, y'all, in the next session of Dark Cloud 2, aka Dark Chronicle on the PlayStation 2. And or in any other potential future video that I'll be uploading as well along with it, or whatever video you feel like watching me in. But until then, I'm DTS the TDS, and I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take it easy.